Go pick it up though, because I ordered it in my dad's town. Get ready to eat my dust, McDowell. Bye bye. Reagan.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I played Skylar and Hut, and I got my ass obliterated. My Hut game kind of like how it went, how the 2 or 3 games me, Larkin and Skylar played at Hut in drop-in tonight. Sucked. Just completely stunk up the joint. Lost the first game. I think it was like 8 or 9 nothing after 2. We quit that one. The next game we lost like 10-2. So we decided to say, so Larkin and I decided to say, screw it. I think he went to go do something else, and then me and Skylar decided to play a drop-in or a Hut game, and then I got my ass obliterated 5-0.
Get out of my way, priest. I told you to move your ass.
Yeah, Harvick won again. How many times have we said that this year so far?
6.
4. Harvick has won 4 and Hamlin has won 4.
Logano won 1. Was it Kurt or Kyle that won 1?
I don't know. I don't know if Kyle or Kurt has won 1 this year, have they?
Elliott sucks.
Elliott's won 2, I think. But they're being overshadowed because Harvick and Hamlin are having such a dominant season. Harvick is showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Kind of like what Jimmy Johnson used to do. Jimmy Johnson used to be like this good.
Doesn't he have COVID?
Yeah.
So what are they doing? Are they keeping him out of the races or what?
I would assume so. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the NASCAR race standings. Because I don't know if they had somebody fill in for him or.
Oh, did you hear what Trump did? He tried to make Bubba Wallace apologize.
Apologize. I saw that. That's so dumb.
I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, 2 things I can do.
He didn't even do it.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm like, Trump, you're a freaking asshole.
Yeah.
Bubba, you must apologize to the United States of America.
See, in the standings or in the race results on Google, it doesn't even say Bubba Wallace. It says Darrell Wallace Jr. because that's his actual name. What the?
Reminds me of what people call Bob Dick. I mean Richard Dick, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know if some of these are misprints or what. It says JJ Yaley's number for the race. His car was number 127. What the hell? There has to be a.
No, I don't want to pit. No.
I need 2 more. It's on the left, man.
That's gonna cost the win. Fuck. I didn't want to pit, mommy.
Oh, okay. It says JJ Yeley was number 27. I think they screwed up there. Oh, 48 was Justin Allgaier.
Oh.
So they called. So yeah, they called him up from the Xfinity race.
All right, now, dig.
Scotty always, no matter how old Scotty gets, he always loves learning about things.
All right, clear outside.
So the points, so any points that Allgaier gets, obviously, is not going to be, you know,
His.
Yeah.
Baseball is happening. 60 game season.
And I've mentioned, like I said, I've mentioned this already, but 40 of the games will be against division rivals. Then the other 20 games will be against the cross division rivals.
Gay.
So say since you like the Toronto Blue Jays and they're in the AL East.
They're playing the AL West.
No, the other 20 games will be against the NL East.
NL East, sorry.
And the 40 games will be, you got 10 against Boston, the Yankees, Baltimore, and Tampa Bay. So we will not see a Toronto-Detroit game this year. Boo.
And 6 of those 20 games in the NL East are against the Phillies.
There, 6 of them are against the Phillies?
Yes.
I figured if there's 5 teams, I figured there'd be 4 games against each of the
They decided, let's go 6 against the Phillies. We'll get to see 3 against Marcus Stroman. Yay!
I think Stroman plays for the. Does he play for the Phillies or does he play for
Mets.
the Mets? Yeah, I was gonna say I knew I saw him with the Mets recently, so. I mean, the most exciting thing we have to look forward for this year is the possible debut of Spencer Torkelson. And maybe we'll go like 1-59 or something.
I'm hoping we can go 40-20. I say we go 40-20 or 20-40.
This will be interesting because like teams will be into it for most of the season. I mean, it's not going to be like you get a long losing streak or something, and like you'll still be, you won't be that many games back.
It'd be interesting to see the Yankees because they're all beat up.
Yeah. Now, are the playoffs going to work the same way to where it's 10 teams again, or? I would think so. It's gonna be like the old '90s baseball, but it's only gonna be less games. Where like old '90s baseball, they didn't have interleague, and they had a whole crap ton more games against division rivals and stuff.
We don't even we don't even get the first game against the Yankees till September, for God's sake.
Wow.
We had Tampa and Boston early.
I forgot that Monday, not every Monday is an off day, but Monday is, for the most part, for most of the weeks, is an off day for our regional baseball thing. So I was looking to see what the Growlers, if they did anything tonight, and I was like, oh yeah, wait a minute, most of the time Monday is an off day.
The Mac Daddies.
So the standings look like this. The Battle Creek Bombers are at 2-1. The Growlers are at 2-2, which means that the Kalamazoo Mac Daddies, after collecting their first win against the Battle Creek Bombers the other night, at 1-2 this season.
The mac and cheesies. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I'm tired.
Oh boy. So the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins signed 2 AHL players I'm not really that familiar with. So
Who?
one of them is a guy that plays for San Antonio, Zach Nastasiuk. Whoever that is. So I will update the roster.
I'm really curious to see what happens with all Pittsburgh's goalies next year.
Yeah.
They're all due for contracts. They can't afford them all.
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll probably give up Matt Murray in the expansion draft.
Alright, driver, dig.
Cute to get see how that's Matt Murray wins the Stanley Cup. Lucky Vegas, they get to stay at. They get exempt from the expansion draft. That means they get to keep Flurry, lucky bastards. I wonder, will Carey Price be up for grabs?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was either Liam I discussed this with or somebody else. I was like, in 2 years, if they do the NHL at the Olympics, who the hell is going to be Team Canada's goalie starter? Carey Price, if he's not too old? Carter Hart?
It's looking like, according to Craig Button, it's looking like
Bennington, I forgot.
Hart, Bennington, and who's the other guy? Blackwood.
Blackwood, jeez. I was sitting there trying to name off all the goalies, and we're like, nope, he plays for insert country here. Because I was like, what about Vasilevsky? Oh, no, wait, he's Russian.
Yeah, they're looking at Hart, Blackwood, and who was that third guy I mentioned?
Bennington?
Yes. Yeah. And of course, it'll be Old Man Quick in that for the United States.
I don't think it'll probably be Gibson. Quick on this race. He's about to free fall out of the NHL.
They'll still take him for Team USA. They play him every year. He'll just be really fucking bad. Drew Doughty plays for Team Canada. Pull out your canes. Evander Kane's gonna be on the roster this year. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Bring back Ryan Ellis.
He might fight somebody for Team Canada. Kane. Or no, is Kane Canadian or?
Yep.
Yeah, because Patrick Kane is American.
Yeah, Evander is Canadian. Oh, I don't feel so good if he plays for us.
Yeah, whose idiot idea was it for the U.S. to not pick Phil Kessel? Somebody took Justin Abdelkader and not Phil Kessel. I was like, facepalm. I am a Red Wings fan, but there is no way in the absolute blue hell that Abdelkader is better than Phil Kessel.
What? No JVR on Team USA?
I don't remember what the rosters were. I'd have to look.
Wonder, was Jake Gardner on that list?
I don't know, honestly.
I hope not. I hope not, because that would be so bad.
Gardner's Canadian, isn't he?
No.
Oh, he's not? Oh, wow.
He's from Minnesota. Oh god, if he was Canadian, I would feel very, very sick. Because he can't play at all.
Yeah, I was like, hey, wait a minute, what about Andrei Vasilevsky? Oh no, wait, he's Russian. And then I was like, oh, what about Tuukka? Oh no, wait, he's Finnish. What about Pecorine? Oh no, he's Finnish too.
Lundqvist? No, he's Swedish.
Yeah. I forgot about Braden Holtby.
He's Canadian, but he's old as dirt.
Yeah, he'll probably be on the decline like Quick is. You know, Luongo and Brodeur are retired, so.
They still could play for Team Canada. I've seen retired guys come back at it.
Yeah, apparently.
There's
I don't
Fleury.
know if you know, there's a guy that's been retired out of the NHL for the last 4 years, but a country needs somebody to represent him. So I guess you could say he's quote unquote retired from the NHL, but he's not completely retired of hockey from yet. And you'll probably recognize this name, but apparently last year for Lithuania had Dinas Zubris.
Oh God. He's still going.
That dinosaur is still playing hockey.
He's still playing.
Yeah, I think he's done now though.
Guess who else is still playing? Zach Boychuk.
Yeah. Jaromir Jagr signed with his Czech team for another season.
What's his season 45?
Season probably close to 30. I was looking on EliteProspects.com and I typed in Jaromir Jagr. It's his contract 20/21. I'm like, oh my God, just give up already.
Comes back to play for another Canadian team.
He's gonna turn 49 in January. I'm like, will he make it to 50?
Is he not the oldest player in the league yet?
He's not in the NHL obviously, but he's the oldest guy I can think of still playing active hockey. I'm talking about on a team that's recognized in this game. Now next year, Ratiri Kladno will not be in this game because they got relegated to the Czech Tier 2 Czech league. So, but I mean, if they do the international rosters, Jagr might be on it.
Dylan's still waiting to find out who the cover athlete's going to be.
It should be McKinnon. If it's not McKinnon, and I mean, those players that you named off are perfect choices for, their international representations, like Pedersen for Sweden. Finland should be Line A if he hasn't had a cover already.
He did last year.
Okay. Tukarask maybe? I don't know. Czech should be Pasternak. Pasternak just totally tore ass across the league.
Russia should be Ovechkin. Alright, I made the Xfinity playoffs.
Rantanen's another good choice.
Hey, you've been impressive those last few races. Keep it up.
For Finland. Yeah, Jagr is buried deep on the Czech Republic international roster, but he's on there.
Congrats on making the playoffs, man. Good luck.
Congratulations, you made it to the playoffs. I think if you keep your head down, you'll win the whole thing. Go out and get it done.
See you next week, bitch. I'm gonna send you to the wall. Dylan got all hot and sweaty. He doesn't want to go back to work and sweat again. He's not even allowed to wear his clothes tomorrow because they got COVID on them.
Jeez.
He has to find more clothes. So now I'm down to 2 pairs of pants. Once I run out of pants, what do I do?
Oh, that's not good.
Not allowed to wear shorts at work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Next up on the Monster Cup Series, South Point 400.
I think Michigan's race is like first week in August or something.
I can't believe Chicagoland got canceled.
Yeah, I know. It surprises me a little bit. Holy crap. Pavel Datsuk is on the Russia's international roster, and he's listed as a 91.
Is that on this year's game?
Yeah. I'm like, that's a little high for his age.
Jesus.
Like, he realistically should be like an 85 or 86.
He's still playing?
Yeah, well, he played last season in the KHL. He played for Ekaterinburg, or however you pronounce it.
Come back to the NHL, you lazy bum. Come to Toronto. Kick Detroit's ass. Detroit put Zadina on the ice. Wonderful. No, we won't even see him this year.
No.
I was gonna say, can we get a Zadina playoff appearance? No. That's sad. Even in a 2014 playoff format, Buffalo still doesn't make the playoffs.
The thought if Chicago or Pittsburgh get the first overall pick.
Toronto, please croak. I really want them to croak. But for the first time in the playoffs, I want the Leafs to lose. Really, Hemrick? I just saw you eat wall. Come on, get up to 25. I just need to get up to 25th place and steal it. Go, go, go. Yeah. One more. Jeez, 11 laps in this race? That's the most I've raced so far. Apparently in NASCAR 5, there's gonna be actual driver statistics. And you can DNF.
Oh wow. They should, like, if you intentionally wreck somebody too many times, they should, like, put a black flag in the game so that, like, they pull you off to the track and it says, your day is over, blah blah blah.
Next thing you know, that, oh my god, why do I feel like this is gonna be in the game? Pulls out a Black Lives Matter flag.
Oh jeez.
Gets rid of the Confederate frickin' flag. I don't understand that.
Or they should have, like, driver attributes where some drivers are more aggressive than the others. Some are better at blocking than the others. Some do better on, like, certain tracks or whatever. You know, I got a flat kitty here on the floor. I'm trying to move her, and she's like, no, too lazy to move. She's so tired I can't get her to move. Okay, so shaking the water bottle doesn't work, so...
Shaking the water bottle doesn't work. Was that your friend in the background?
Yeah. Yeah, my friend that stays here from time to time. I get a tiny little bit of water on her, and she shakes her head and like runs off a little bit. Now I gotta clean myself. Kalamazoo has still not made a player signing yet.
We need a goalie.
I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if we re-signed Hildebrand and re-signed Justin Taylor. Beyond that, I don't know. I don't know how ECHL qualifying offers work, so I don't know if we're guaranteed to like sign them or whatever. Or who knows what.
5 laps to go.
Get out of my way, Gase.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
We had Jake Keeley, but he was called up to Utica at the end of the season.
Car high, careful there. Top 3.
He's a 69 overall, so hopefully he stays up in the AHL next year.
Kaskasuo is getting new goalie equipment before the playoffs begin. He will start in hopes that they can tank and get the first overall pick. And Anderson is not happy.
Stay on the bottom.
He's like, I want to win a cup while I'm here, damn it. I have 2 fucking years left.
Who?
Anderson.
Oh, yeah. We said who got new goalie year?
Kaskasuo.
Oh, yeah.
He got Lefebvre's 2 20.1s.
Who was that goalie year that you showed me or whatever?
Robin Leonard.
Oh, yeah. Leonard, who I think is going to be a free agent
Nope.
this season.
Signed with Vegas.
That was just a trade, though, I believe.
No, we retain half and Vegas gets the other half.
Hold on. Let me look at Cap Friendly real quick.
It's a 4-year deal and it's really stupid. Toronto's paying half of it.
I need 2 more good laps from you.
Let's see. I'm gonna set my thing up to where I'm gonna do a couple trades. And
It's on Toronto's books and I hate it. Now I gotta carry Robin Leonard's ass and Phil Kessel's ass.
Jeez.
And we still have a buyout penalty from Grabowski. Fuck off. Frickin' Grabowski. He left frickin' 10 years ago.
No, I'm looking at Cap Friendly right now. It says that whatever you mentioned is just for this past season, and he's a free agent at the end of the season.
So why did Vegas say they signed him?
Where did you see that at?
That's why he's buying his pads. He figures he's staying.
I don't know, to be honest.
I could see him staying. He says he doesn't want. He's tired of bouncing around.
Let me look up. Okay, let's see, browse unrestricted free agents.
Ow, my finger.
Look up just goalies.
Ow.
Okay. Now some of these guys have retired already or whatever. Holtby, Crawford, Leonard, Anderson, Howard, Markstrom, Grice, Talbot, Udovin, Condon, Smith, Elliott, Dell, Kincaid, Brossois, Domingue, Miller, Anton Forsberg, Alex Lyon, John Gillies, Garrett Sparks, Maxime Legacy, Spencer Martin, JF Berube, Jared Coro, Michael Hutchinson, Andrew Hammond, Scott Wedgwood, and then it's all AHL scrubs down below that. Hutchinson, Andrew Hammond, Scott Wedgwood, Shane Starrett, Troy Grosinek, Kevin Poulin, Zane McIntyre, Richard Bachman, Antoine Bebo, Kevin Boyle, Casimir Kaskasuo, Christopher Gibson, Mackenzie Skapski, Tyler Buttons, Al Montoya, and Chad Johnson. But those bottom four, I think, all retired anyway. So, yeah. I didn't realize Cam Talbot was a free agent. Leonard's only 28. He's got plenty of upside, but his size is a bit of an issue too.
I made it to the round of 12. Yay!
Hopefully his weight doesn't get out of control.
Richmond, go bowling.
Okay, so Wilkes-Barre Scranton signed both Zach Nastasiuk and Nick Schilke, whoever that is.
They sound like scrubs.
Yeah. No, but I didn't. I woke up like after you know, I was up for a while, then I fell asleep in the afternoon, and I didn't wake up till like 9 o'clock. So I was like, I didn't get a chance to get cards yesterday.
My friend's an idiot. He thinks Batista's back. I'm like, no, he's not. No
He's
team.
trying to.
No
He's trying
team
to
picked
make
him
a
up.
comeback, but no, he's not signed any kind of official contract right now.
Tim Tebow is still playing AA.
Yeah. He's trying to make a comeback as a pitcher, Bautista.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow is playing AA for New York Mets.
Yeah.
Okay, fast lap here.
It's Tebow time in baseball.
Moving all these when free agency does happen and all these AHL guys move around, I mean it's gonna be so brutal.
Let's see where that puts you.
Okay, Bridgeport.
Sleepy World.
Drive safe.
Cole Bardreau. Why does that name sound familiar?
Clay Bardreau, he plays for the Islanders.
No, I mean, no. It says Cole Bardreau. Isn't he like a big time prospect or something?
See that 15-year-old?
No, he's 26.
He's considered a prospect at 26?
I don't know if he's a prospect. He's on Bridgeport. Showcase. I think these are AHL guys, so I would just put him as free agent, no official affiliation.
Got one outside now.
Tyler Reddick. Past Allgaier. Cindric's into the wall.
All right, you're clear.
I wonder if I'm going to have to make San Antonio the Henderson Silver Knights roster, because, as you know, San Antonio is no more after this year, so...
San Antonio Spurs. The Rampage.
Oops.
Goodbye, Rampage.
It was fun to see them at the Griffins game I went to before they went non-existent. Too bad San Antonio beat us. Same guy got both their goals.
Who are they? Oh, the Knights are replacing them.
Yeah, the Henderson Silver Knights. Vegas picked up Henderson, the Henderson Silver Knights. So now St. Louis has Springfield as an affiliation. I don't know who the Chicago Wolves will be affiliated with. Tulsa, the affiliation line was the St. Louis, San Antonio, Tulsa, but now Tulsa has the Tulsa ECHL team has an affiliation with Anaheim and San Diego. And Anaheim and San Diego didn't have an ECHL team last year. I think a couple years ago they were with Utah, but now Colorado has Utah, if I remember right.
Oh my god, here come all the cars now. Fuck.
Hold on a second. That was the first transaction I had for Bridgeport.
Yeah, I finished in 8th.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
The hiccups have returned again.
That was the first transaction for San Antonio. If I do a bunch of transactions for San Antonio, a quarter of this list is going to be San Antonio because all the San Antonio guys will have to move to another team. Or maybe if I reuse San Antonio as the Henderson Silver Knights roster, because I seen a prototype thing on YouTube. I'm like, why don't I just do that? It's just a silver, black, and white jersey, and you would have to put them in. Like, I don't think they have Henderson as a city or whatever, so you'll have to put in Nevada as city or state or whatever. So it's like when you scroll through the teams, and if you do custom teams or whatever, it'll come up as Nevada Silver Knights, and then maybe you could type in Henderson from the city or something. I don't know. Some guy I've never heard of from Erie Otters to Bern, Switzerland.
Okay, fast lap here. All right, that's our run. Back her down.
The Richmond 400 coming at you from the Cup Series.
Almost ready. Hammer down. All right, you're clear. Inside now. Car there on the outside. Clear down low. All right, you're clear.
Oh, there's that Jamie Drysdale guy everybody keeps
You're
talking
all clear on the
about.
bottom there.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Plays for Erie.
This guy who's 58 overall, move him to Bern of the Swiss League.
The home of McDavid.
Careful, still there. Top three, easy if you need it.
And Dylan Strome.
Clear that.
Dylan Strome looks like he hasn't existed in the NHL ever.
I mean, he's starting to get good. Bern has the guy with the last name Bieber on their roster.
That Lawson Krause kid looks pretty good.
He was supposed to be a Florida prospect, and Florida traded him to Arizona. Some people are saying he might look like he's starting to turn out to be a bust.
It's possible.
Scotty really wants to get cards tomorrow. What teams will he have to update, if anybody? It was, you know what was weird? I was looking at the, I don't know if, like, when they put him in the game and, like, I don't know if they bounced his numbers up and down or something for roster updates or whatever. Anyway, so he was, Gustav Lindstrom, who's a Red Wings, prospect, was given the number 5 on Grand Rapids Griffins roster. So when you move him over to Detroit, for some reason they didn't retire any NHL jerseys or jersey numbers or whatever. So you can give, I think for the most part, you can give almost anybody every jersey number unless it's for they've retired them on certain teams or whatever. But anyway, so I was looking, like, they didn't retire number 5, so they had Gustav Lidstrom hangs on to his number 5 unless somebody else has it. So I had to change it. Of course, you know, number 5 is actually retired for the Red Wings, so I had to change it to number 28. And I was looking on Cap Friendly, and it said Kyle Brodziak also had the number 28. That must have been the number that he wore with the Oilers or something. And I was like, wait a minute, Kyle Brodziak will never ever. He was traded as a LTIR trade for, like, just bumping up the cap or whatever. And he's never ever going to suit up for the Red Wings, and he's a free. His contract expired at the end of this season, so he's officially retired now anyway. But it was funny. That would have been, if he would have been actually active, that would have been I would have had to figure out what to do there, because both of those players had 28.
You give it to the player with more years experience.
Yeah.
Still find it funny how Toby's Reader is Mitch Marner's other agent. How can an agent go from Mitch Marner to Toby's Reader? I don't get that. How can you share that?
I don't know. Like some people, I don't know. Some people just share, like. Sometimes agents will deal with a lot of clients.
I'd be like, this guy sucks. I am not dealing with him if I got Mitch Marner.
This guy goes from the Cyclones to Norfolk.
Back it down, back it down.
It's like these ECHL rosters don't even matter anyway, because I'm going to move around as many as I can, but eventually too many of the ECHL guys will get cut, and I'll probably just have to use them as dead free agent rosters or people who are retired or whatever. And Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on the Cyclones roster is way ahead of everybody else. He's a 73 overall. No wonder why he destroyed people in the ECHL last year.
Yeah, he's way too good for that.
Yeah. He should be starting. It would not shock me if he's an AHL starter at the end of next season. Hell, if he's really, really good, the NHL might take a good, long, hard look at him. Buffalo.
I'm surprised they're not alright, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's 6'7", and he's 214 pounds.
Wow. This game has him at 6'4", but yeah, he's tall. To be honest. Oh, there he is, right there. This guy moves to Norfolk. Oops. I tried to find Norfolk in the AHL list, but it's in the ECHL list.
Nice job.
Ew, Kyle Larson won this race.
Kyle Larson, who's not even racing right now because of the incident he had.
I haven't seen Ryan Newman for a while. Is he still going?
Yeah, he's still racing. He I think he raced in the that last race. Don't be surprised if Kyle Larson takes over if Kyle Larson gets his way back in NASCAR. Don't be surprised if he takes over the 48 next year with Jimmy Johnson retiring.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of my favorite drivers have quietly retired over the last couple years. Casey Kane, Craig Biffle, Jamie McMurray.
This race is short, 2 laps. I better goddamn win this one.
Oh, you don't put them at full percentage, like the 200 laps or whatever?
The game has it already auto set for you.
Oh. I was like, 2 laps, I wouldn't even be able to pass anybody in that amount of time.
Charlotte has it set at 2 laps for some reason. I was like, 2 laps? What the fuck? Do you even have time to put your foot on the gas in 2 laps?
All right, dig, driver.
Oh. This is why it's only 2 laps. This track's really plays your eyeballs. It's like a highway course, style course. Not liking this course already. There's an outside and an inside. I don't like it.
This guy goes from...
Screw that. I'm fourth in the qualifier. That's retarded.
Alright now, be smart out there. Going green. Almost ready now. Green's out now, let's go. Right side.
This guy is...
Clear left.
Out of my way, bitch. Get out of my way, because I'm gonna knock you all out.
All clear. Right side.
Here we go. Found the guy.
No, it says to get out of my way, good sir, before you die. My name is Kyle Bush. I like to wreck you.
Jeez. Ludwig Stendahl. IF York Lovin.
I can see why it's only 2 laps. Any longer, you might actually kill someone. Okay, really?
Jeez.
Careful, still there.
Bye bye.
You got room, you're clear there.
Out of my way, this is a playoff race. Move your ass.
You got room, you're clear there.
All points are crucial. I hope they don't put the game in stages next game. I'll be pissed off.
Did they put this one in stages or no?
No.
You got room,
Oh
you're
wow,
clear there.
I'm surprised.
Right side.
Actually, none of my races in this career mode have been through stage.
Left side.
I hate that stage thing.
Yeah.
Just more ways for Kyle Bush to give you a rape. I take your points and I beat you too. My comebacks are freaking weak.
Jeez.
I'm Kyle Bush. My comebacks are weak, and my wife is beautiful.
He looks like Eminem if Eminem was smiling all the time. Are you gonna be on for a while or?
I'll be on for a little bit more.
Okay, because I was to say I was gonna get off for a little while. Me and my buddy wanted to watch something on TV. I might be back on like an hour and a half or something. I don't know.
Whoa!
But I'll let you know if I pop back on.
Okay.
Right side.
Okay, have fun. Catch up soon.
Right side.
Move your ass.
Clear.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. Oh no.
We just didn't have what it took today.
That course was not fun.
Don't let the last race get you down. You've been having a lot of really good runs recently. People still believe in you. Let's go.
I like this track.
One lap to go. Concentrate. Give us all you got.
Go, go, go. Alright guys, let's do our last race for the night. Getting kind of sleepy.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Almost ready now. Green, green, green.
That was awful. Terrible.
Things haven't been going your way lately, but it's racing, it's a slump, you'll get over it, man. Trust me, I've been through a couple myself. So stay positive and try again next week.
Thank you for watching.